तो नमस्ते बच्चों, आज हम देखेंगे बेसिक्स ऑफ ज्योमेट्री सब्जेक्ट के बेसिक्स. सो बेसिक्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो फर्स्ट इज लाइन. What do you mean by line? Line is a collection of the point going endlessly in both the direction. Means it is collection of the points. These are various points, and it is the collection of the points going endlessly in both the direction. Like I can say point A and B. These 2 points are on the line AB. That is some characteristics of the line. Line is traveling towards infinity, and the line contains infinite number of points. Line contains various number of points, and this line can be extended in both the direction. Like it will get extended from this direction from point P to P dash, as well as it can get extended up to Q dash. So line is a collection of the points going endlessly in both the direction along a straight path, and it is denoted by line AB or line PQ. A double-sided facing arrow is given above the head of the line. Now, second important concept is your line segment. Line segment, it is the part of the line. You can say it is part of the line, and the line segment has 2 endpoints. 2 endpoints like this. This is particular line AB. It can get extended in both the directions, but if we mark 2 points over here, that is P and Q, so it is the part of the line and it has 2 endpoints like this, P and Q. If I erase the remaining 2 heads, this is the endpoint at P, this is another endpoint at Q. So these 2 are P and Q are endpoints, and hence this is called line segment PQ, and this is denoted by a simple bar or a line over the symbolic representation. That is, this is PQ is line PQ, while this is line segment PQ. Keep in mind. Let's start one more concept, that is ray. What do you mean by ray? It is also a part of line. It starts or it begins from one point, and that point is called initial point, and travels toward final point. That is, this is the initial point, and it starts from the initial point and travels toward final point. That is, this is P and this is Q. P is called the initial point, while Q is your final point, and this can be denoted as ray PQ. Now pay attention to this wonderful concept. This is line AB. This is another line PQ. Now line AB and line PQ intersect each other at a point O, and this point O is called as point of intersection. And due to this point of intersection, it gives rise to the four different angles. That is, the first angle is angle POB, second angle is BOQ, third angle is AOQ, and the last angle is POA. So whenever two or more than two lines intersect each other at any point, it gives rise to various angles. Let's talk about complementary angles. What do you mean by complementary angles? So two angles are said to be complementary if their sum is equal to 90 degree. That is, angle A and angle B will be called as complementary angle if sum of their measures, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B, is equal to 90 degree. These two angles, sum of the two angles will be equal to 90 degree, then they are called as complementary. 90 is the measure of two angles, which is very important. So namaste bachcho, let's clear one more concept, that is your supplementary angles. Now, what do you mean by supplementary angles? Two angles are said to be supplementary angles if their sum is 180 degree. That is, if angle X and angle Y are supplementary angle, then measure of angle X plus measure of angle Y is equal to 180 degree. Then let's talk about linear pair angles. Linear pair angles. So consider this is particular line segment AC, and at the point from point O another line rises, and that is point ray OB. Now due to the ray OB, we can see there are two different angles. Let's suppose this is of 120 degree, and now the measure of angle BOC is equal to question mark. So in this figure, from this figure we can say angle AOB and angle BOC are linear pair angles, and there is a property, sum of linear pair angles is always 180. So measure of angle BOC is equal to, that is AOB 120 plus BOC 120 plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree, that is angle BOC is equal to 60 degree.